you tell me what God is saying, if you go around the church, don't even speak to me. I have a problem right there. How can you come up in new generation Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday and you avoid the same person that you know you owe money to? Come on. You need to sit yourself right down. You know good and well you owe the person $10 that you done borrowed for them 10 years ago. But all of a sudden you got a deep revelation that because of Messiah, and he time him a tie, and he went in the school. No, he went in school to sit yourself down. You ain't got no anointing. That's just your old self acting dumb crazy. That's the I'm talking about them. They're the ones that take your name. Go to apostle and say, apostle, she did this, he did this, she was over there, he slept with this one, she was down the street. I said it. Yeah, those folks, they try to get ahead of you. But sometimes when God pulls the curtains off of them and see them for who they are, you ain't got to do nothing but sit your cute self right there, shut your mouth and pray. Because I'm going to tell you, one of these days, they will find out who they really are. But that's why they put you in this situation. You want to know why? But sometimes when God has something, another elevation, you got to go through turmoil. When God has another elevation, you got to go through something. Don't you think for 1 minute that you sit in one elevation forever. Every time when God calls you up, there's another devil. There's another devil. There's another devil. There's another devil. But on this day today, yeah, I'm talking to the 8 people. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. That this day, yeah, your lives will never be the same. Your midnight is about to turn into day. Y'all missed that right there. Don't you understand? Midnight is only for 1 minute.
Yes.
Just one. My God.
Okay.
Yeah, sit down. Let me get into. I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling. So we find him. So we find Paul. We find Paul and Silas. We find them. We find them. We find him. They're in the Roman region of Philippi. They're there. The 16th verse tells us that. It tells us here that it came to pass as we went into prayer. So one day they was going to the place where people prayed. Prayed. Something that sometimes church has gotten away from.
Look at here.
Prayer.
My God.
When is I'm like this. Don't come to God in prayer when you need something.
That's right. All right now.
That should be a daily thing. Let me talk about that. See, because I can't use God like he's a Santa Claus or a magician. I can't say, I wish upon a star that I'm in somewhere far away. That don't work like that. Because what you praying for, he may say, no, you ain't ready. Yes, he will do that. And so prayer. So there was a girl. Strong demonic spirit. She was utterance of God. She was what you call today a fortune teller. False prophet.
Jesus.
Yeah. False prophet and high demand. Making money by telling false prophecies. False prophecies. False. And in the 17th verse, it says that she was making noise. But here's the funny part. One side was controlled by the devil. But another side knew who Paul and Silas was.
All right.
Isn't that's kind of not strange. I say that because her enemy knew who Paul was.
Yes.
But the spirit that controlled her, was trying to not be subject to who God was in Paul.
Yeah.
I say that because sometimes when you feel like you're in a depression mode, your spirit may not want to fight to get out of it.
That's right.
But the God that lies in you, who speaks in a still, soft voice, can say to you, you can do this. You can do this. You will not be the same.
My God.
I got your back. What looks dark in your eyes, I'm going to put some spiritual light in your eyes.
Oh my God.
I'm going to guide you through this midnight time of yours. You feel like I've left you, but I didn't leave you. I've just been right beside you. I just want to see how bad you want to see. How can you get out of this on your own? You didn't have to call the prayer line and say, I'm in a tight situation, pray for me. No, sometimes you got to go for yourself. You have to pray when you don't feel like praying. You may have to get up on your rusty knees in the midnight hour and just cry out to God. Sometimes it just takes that and some, because it's something about when you cry out to God, when for yourself, not your prayer partner. I'm talking about your own self. Matter of fact, in this season, you might want to cut some people off that don't mean you no good in this time. Because the people that you think that you are telling your business, they're the ones that's really putting your name out there in the first place. Why do you think that? It seems like it's getting longer and longer because you're telling folks what you don't want to do, but they're telling something certain to the apostle. That's why your stuff is stuck where you are. Sometimes you just got to just shut your mouth and go for what you know. Yeah, if you got to turn off the telephone, turn it off. If you got to shut down Facebook, shut it down. If you got to turn off Twitter, turn it off. Sometimes you got to go in a place where it's just you and God. Get away from here. Go up in the mountains. Do something that you have never done before. Because it's going to take some prayer in this time where you are now. I said at the beginning, you are at the halfway point of going in, coming out, going in, coming out. I'm coming out of that broken relationship, but I'm going into a new heart. I'm coming out of a place where I was smoking crack, but I'm going into my 3-bedroom apartment. I'm coming out of where I was at the shelter with my 3 kids, but I'm coming into my new house where my credit was so jacked up I couldn't put a whopper on layaway. That's the type of God we serve. When you think that you don't deserve, he looks at it and says, yeah, I got you. I know your credit ain't good. I know you ain't have no money, but someone can slip you $1,000 check and say, go get the car, go get the house. I know where you've been, but for some reason on this day, God has told me to do that, just to sow a seed. When you was in the middle, so you came on out. You came out of the church better than when you came in. You ain't gonna look the same way. You may have came in here with your head down, heavy loaded. But on this day, God told me to tell someone that your midnight time is over.